Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Spunkify here on behalf of MMOBomb.com, and welcome to our bomb live here of Nosgoth. Had a little bit of a postponement. Normally these occur on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but had a little bit of an issue, had to postpone it. We're here now though, it's all good. We're going to be playing some vampire versus human asymmetrical gameplay within the world of Nosgoth, the Legacy of Kain universe. There's Kain, Raziel, all the different other vampires, Durma. I've been sort of slowly reading up on all the lore that's surrounding Legacy of Kain. I actually never played the series when it was new, and I'm definitely going to have to revisit it after watching some playthroughs. It's quite a gripping tale of vampires and betrayal and deceit and all sorts of mirage, if you will. But we've got some good gameplay here. I'm going to go ahead and show off some team deathmatch, hopefully some siege as well. Siege is the new mode that you unlock at level 10, which I didn't get to show at my first look because I wasn't level 10 yet. But as you can see down here, level 11 now. And to get us started with, we're going to go ahead and just jump into a standard team deathmatch. As of now, the sort of closed beta size is still quite low, and as you can see, I'll often be placed in an EU lobby because North America players aren't as prevalent around this time. But even in the EU, I find that although sometimes latency can be a factor, overall the experience isn't too much different from when you're on the NA server, and you can kind of get by just fine. So hopefully we'll be able to get a good match going here and see how this goes. I am a little bit worried about the fact that there's 2 level 4s, 1 level 1, and a level 7. Hopefully the last 2 players who don't join are like super high level. I've had games where it pits like most of the high level versus the low level, and one side just gets crushed. So it hasn't happened as much recently. I think they've sort of done a little bit better job, especially with expanding the pool. But inevitably, when you have closed beta transitioning from alpha, you'll have the alpha players mixing with the closed beta players, and just not so much even sometimes, which seems to be the case more often than not. At least in the EU, I find. In the NA, it's a little bit more even. I can see, at least from what I've seen. Now, while I'm waiting, we don't have to actually wait for this other player. We can show off our inventory. It's kind of interesting. It has an inventory system much like Dota or Team Fortress, which I actually think it uses somewhat of the Steam interface, because all my friends list here is based on my Steam list and not an internal list. But you got your items here that you have access to. Some of these items are found, and when you find an item, in this case, it's going to last for 29 days, I believe. So you get like 30 days when you find an item. That's if you aren't actually going to purchase the item outright, which some of these items I believe I have purchased outright, and so they're available indefinitely. If you look here, some of these abilities, essential access key, I'm not really sure what that is. Some of these abilities do come standard, so you automatically get access to those, where other ones you only gain access. Where is it? I have one particular ability I bought recently. I'm just going to make sure. Here it is, the jump attack. As you can see here, this is good for another 3 days, 3 hours. So we're finally starting here. So I'm still not quite clear on how long you get to keep your items, if they're completely permanent. It looks to be completely permanent, but I've still seen items that I gain in game have a cooldown period, or a period that they last, quote unquote. So I'm not really sure if that applies to all those items, or if merely it's showing up like that because it is inevitably beta. So I'm going to start with the Tyrant here. We didn't play too much of the Tyrant in the first look. He's sort of the tank of the class. Definitely the slowest, but he's a big meat shield, as you can see. I've got a swapped out ability. I swapped my charge out for a lunge, which inevitably works a lot better for me, because charge is kind of hard to aim. So it can be pretty difficult to aim where you're going to charge, and people just sort of sidestep. But with the lunge, it's a lot harder to see where people are actually coming from. Alright. I hear some fire. Looks like they're over there. Alright. This guy over here, I don't think he knows what he's doing. He's sort of just flailing around. We got a level 4 and a level 1 on our team versus a 19, 7, 1, and 4. Oh, really? You gonna do that? Crush down! I missed him. It's alright. I can just get this little rock hard skin and just inevitably run away. I don't really have to worry about that too much. And I can kind of wait and lunge once more. Oh, I hit the top of that. Come on. Alright. As the tank, let's see if we can... Not going to happen, apparently. We all completely whiffed that. I did terrible. I'm not really happy with that at all. I completely missed both of them. I kind of hit the top of something when I jumped down, if you noticed, which sort of impeded my jump. I didn't actually land on anybody. Every time you land on them with these guys, they do sort of like... what's the word I'm looking for? They kind of like stumble, if you will. It sort of knocks them on their feet. And we shouldn't be... I don't know why this guy is running directly at him in the face. That's sort of a bad idea. Yeah, we're gonna go, boy. There's one. So I can break out of that and just sort of run away. Both melee classes have abilities you can have which mitigate a lot of the damage you take, allowing you to sort of get in, deal the damage, and then rush away. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got hit by that bow. 1,000 damage there. Dang. Finish him off with the 393. I'm not doing so well. Oh, what's going on, Joel? Nice to see you, man. Let's go ahead and swap for something a little bit more disruptive. So the, typically the flyer class here, the Raziel's clan, they don't do as much damage as some of the more melee intensive clans, but they are completely disruptive, as you can see. And I'm quite capable of like moving people around and getting them out of place. Don't pick that up, buddy. So I can come over here now, and I think this is a little bit scary. Let's see. There we go. Now we got him pinned. Oh, God. Oh, I got knocked down on the ground. All right. All right, so we're about... Oh, we're 3v4, so that's part of the reason that we're not doing as hot. One of the guys, I think the level 1... dropped out a little bit early. I'm at 2-3, no assists, 3 deaths. See if we can. Whoa! Somehow my Steam interface came up. Oh, that was a nice grab. He actually stepped off the edge right before he got picked up by me. And sometimes, for those who are actually in the game, they may not actually realize this, but you can speed yourself up just by simply dipping down. And I have to say, it's actually pretty hard to sort of steer this with this stream running at the same time a little bit. I think it's mostly because of the motion blur. The motion blur, some people are not going to like that in the game. I hope there's the option to turn it off. I haven't seen it. I haven't really paid attention. I can sort of dip down here. And as a vampire, your health will gradually recover some of what you've lost. Oh my God, he was waiting for it. This guy over there, he knows what's up. So we're at a huge disadvantage right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's unfortunately as 4v3. It's kind of hard to get a leg up. That's sort of the problem. Man, he got it. I should have just thrown the poison down. So I can sort of just evade that. There we go. And that's how you work as a team. One guy distracts while the other guy... Oh, hey. What the hell? Oh my gosh. He was just ready for it. Unfortunately, if you just sort of go in 1v1, you're just kind of going to get demolished and run over. But this is just, you know, this is a introductory round. This is just to start us out. That level 4, though, is just getting owned. And it doesn't look like we're going to get the players on our team that can make the plays, unfortunately. You see Morphs there, our other level 11. He's just getting owned, too. Now, I don't believe it does... Oh, God. I don't believe it actually operates... I know he's waiting for me. gonna wait for morphs to come over that side. I was hoping. See, they're all out of the way. There we go. That's teamwork. So when he gets up from that, then I'll get on him. And boom, that's how you get it. That is an executed kill right there. I do need to run away from that though. Go ahead and come back here. There we go. Ah, I missed it. Okay, come on, come on. There we go. I'm randomly going to feed here. Alright. Alright, I gotta evade. I didn't even realize this guy behind me. Who is that? That is Khan, I think. Playing as the, what is this called?
There is prey to be killed.
I was called the Scout. The Scout, that's right. Guy that can see very far. Let's go over here. How am I doing? 4, 6, and 2. Now you can make these distances, like I did right there. Oh god, but I just ran into everybody. You can make those distances even if it doesn't show up a reticle. You just have to predict it. Where are they? Put that in my own face. Come on, guys. Come on. Ah, I missed it. There we go. And I can pick this guy up and drag him. And be like, yeah, I'm gonna move you over here. Throw the poison down. We can maybe come back from this. Oh god, no, no, it was so terrible! I ate him at the last round. So it was a nice comeback there then, 22 to 30. Picked up some steam there towards the end. But unfortunately, could not connect there. Squish Squash there, 11 and 5. He's doing work. I'm gonna go with the siege bow here. Much more powerful bow, less actual shots, 15 versus I think standard is 30, but more damage per shot. And then I've got my bolas, which poison the enemy, as well as explosive arrows. Should be quite nice.
For the Iron God.
Alright. So typically, you want to stay somewhat inside, reduces the angles. And you don't want to do what that guy is, which is running off by himself. That's going to lead to his demise quite quickly. Ouch, can't see anything. This is the one problem with having like newbies on your team, is that they don't understand that in these games you can't just run off on your own. This isn't a type of game mode where you can simply run off and do well. You have to really stick together to benefit. And that goes for both, of course, the vampires and the humans. The vampires can take off humans that are they're one by one easy, but typically they want to work together. Got him, or at least my teammate got him. This guy's outside though. Morphs is in trouble. Come on, Morphs. Ah, come on! I dodged that. I don't know, whatever. We still got it. Sometimes the latency does play a factor. Now I've got a siege bow, so I actually do quite a lot of damage if I can line up the bolts. It's going to be hiding up there. Come on, kill him! Ah, come on! Work with me here, teammates, a little bit. You can see on the right, you can see the damage everybody has done. 6,000. One of our players has been doing quite well as the scout. Scouts actually can do really well if they keep doing that. There we go. Scouts can do quite well if they charge up their bows often and utilize their. Come on, where are you going? Ah! Guy come down. Trying to corral us here. Oh god, no! Reloading on this thing, you do not want to just spam, unfortunately. And I'm just doing terrible this round. Absolutely terrible.
Let's free this town.
This thing is quite inaccurate at long range. It seems much more suited at short range. Which is not necessarily bad. Now, come on! How the hell did that actually evade him? You're right there. Please shoot the guy off of me. Alright. Got myself healed back up. Fortunately, we have a player running away yet again. Inevitably going to lead to his demise. There we go. Got a kill assist. Kill him at least, thank you. So 12 to 15, we're now in the lead. So we've pulled out ahead slightly. I finally got a kill. I'm now doing the worst out of everybody. We can switch that up though. Go for an alchemist here. Alchemists are really good against melee guys on the ground. Yeah, that's right, you're gonna run away. There we go. Gotta keep moving. They are so fast. Oh, he's got a guy behind him. That's why you always gotta watch your backs. They're pretty sneaky, actually. Gotta have 2 people watching in the opposite directions.
Let's free this town.
You can only do so much when your team doesn't stick together. I mean, that's one of their best players right there. There we go. Come on, get him off me. If we stuck together in a building, I feel like it would be a lot like more our side. Unfortunately, everybody is spreading out outside, which gives everybody a clear, you know, vantage point from multiple angles to get attacked by. And there's no real sort of like bottlenecking. That's really what you have to do. You have to bottleneck the vampires in. Come on. There we go. Unfortunately, I won't be able to. I can't shoot back, 1v1. It's not going to happen as this class. They're running pretty much strictly melee.
I know you're out there.
I sort of feel like running the firewall instead. Come on! What can you do? We are close to winning though. It is a close game, unfortunately. So now our team's a little grouping up more. You gotta watch them from coming from behind. That's inevitably something that can happen. Did it kill any of them? I just tried to use it the first time. I wanted to see what would happen, but I'm not really liking the flamethrower so much. It replaces sort of like your main weapon, it seems. And while it does do pretty good spread damage, it doesn't seem like it would kill anything fast enough. And they're probably going to win here, actually. Yep, they did actually pull out the victory, which meant they got 30-30 both times. We lost by 10. I ended up doing 10,701 damage. But, you know, what can you do? Let's try getting a little bit of a better lobby next time. And I think this is one of those games that's sort of like Call of Duty in the sense that you have to have players who just play a lot, just sort of get their grasp on the game, and over time to get better. Because if you look at something like Left 4 Dead, they developed like hunter maps. The community developed actual hunter maps to create, you know, perfect the ability to jump and you know, all those unique sort of styles of play. So let's go ahead here. Now we'll see exactly if there's any queues going for Siege. Usually right now I haven't seen pretty much any games for Siege going. But Siege is a mode where the humans actually capture certain objectives while the vampires choose to try and stop them. As you can see though, no one really ever tries to play Siege because it's actually required to be level 10 to do so, which I think is a little bit, especially in the closed beta, they should open it up maybe to just like level 5 or level 6. While there is a lot of people who are above level 10, they tend to stick to Team Deathmatch because no one can ever find a queue for Team Death for Siege. if anything, I would say the humans could use a reduced time in between using their skills versus the vampires. Every sort of vampire and human skill has a cooldown. So when you use it, there's an internal cooldown before you can use your other ability. And I assume that's so you can't wombo combo someone. And it works pretty effectively for the vampires. I never feel like any of their abilities need a wombo combo, but there's a lot of times with humans that it is much more effective to wombo combo someone or, you know, be able to than not, because you end up opening yourself up too much to counterattack as you use an ability and then attempt to either use your gun or use your secondary ability. Alright, looks like we just got dropped into a match here with a much higher level players. It redirected me to an EU map again. But everybody is a lot low. In fact, I'm one of the lower levels in the game. Everybody keeps leaving. I do like Marine Pikachu. I'm gonna say, hey, I like your name. And your avatar. Insane Monkey, Tapex, James. I've actually played with this guy before. It's fairly good. Saturn, Tilux, and Saren Javak. Tap's been playing quite a while. He's all the way up to level 27. Ah! So we get the level 1 on our team. Someone left the room because of the level 1. Inevitably, it looks like. Does what? Are keys being given out anywhere? Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge, they aren't getting given out. I know eventually we will have some on MMOBomb, but I think right now they're just doing sort of wave invites. So we got the level 1 on our team again, unfortunately. We'll see how it bounces out. And we're starting human this time. You can kind of see what the enemy is going to choose. We've got Marine Pikachu going 2 ground, 1 air. I'll opt for my scout here. We've got fleet-footed, which increases my sprint. Go ahead and reduce weapon flow. I want this.
Nosgoth.
Inviolate loaded items. A bug, it appears. Alright, so. I knew it! Where are my teammates? Oh, he's so low! Get him! That was Marine Pikachu there. They're really, really high level. I did get an assist though. I will take that. However, it ended up being 3-1 to start with. Not a good beginning. Typically though, if both teams are well matched, the humans will usually win the first round. See, like Slayer there, he's not moving. That's a bad sign. Stay in this corridor here. Keep out of sight. Slayer's finally moving good. There's a delay in the abilities I'm going to mention. I got him. But I'm going to do enough to kill him. Didn't kill him. Got that guy though. Oh, you might actually save me. Don't let, as soon as I die. This game matches. I'm the best. Okay. Oh man. So this is gonna be one of these matches. All right. Looks like we're gonna have to minimize the damage we take during the human round here,
Nosgoth for mankind.
and try to do our best as vampires, because everybody is all over the place apparently. Ah, yeah. This is look how spread out we are. There's no one actually operating in the same area, unfortunately. Ah, I'm getting picked up by all these guys. Come on. They really should move together. So this is one of the problems with having the ping so high is the fact that oh, come on. Oh, those guys just are not going to come to us. And having a ping this high and then trying to live stream. Sometimes you can get lucky and hit them. Oh my god, this game is just... If no one actually can stick together, we will never inevitably be able to... I mean, like, this is what that's what teamwork looks like. That's what teamwork looks like, unfortunately. You're never going to be able to counter two of them working together unless you're an epical class. Let's go with something... We can just go all of this. We can just go all this and see if this works any better, huh? Guy over there, Slayer, moving. Telux going off on his own. Level 13, he should know by now. He should know that he should not go off by himself. So yeah, this is one of the problems with asymmetrical games, is usually if one of your players is not pulling his weight, especially when it's a 4v4 game, then inevitably you find yourself just really at a huge disadvantage. Slayer regularly goes all his own. Come on, bowlers. Man, there's so many of them. How many are, they got 2 of them to pick up. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Please stay together. Ugh. You notice how he said they have a level 13 who plays like a level 1?
Iron Guard, do your duty.
That's why I'm thinking, like, either the account was shared or it's his buddy, because he doesn't actually stick with anybody, unfortunately. Me and Tap here are the... I got him. Ah. Ah. Not exactly the most fun thing. There are still 2 other classes for each race or faction rather that have yet to be added. So inevitably, man, this motion blur just makes it impossible to see things when you move for it. I mean, look at that. Just give me the clear image. This is compounded when you, because the frame rate's a little bit limited. Man, there's that delay. I hit the ability and then like 2 seconds later it comes out. Yes! I live! Come on. They need one more kill, at least. No! God damn it! Oh, come on! That was right into him! There he goes. They finally got it. Oh boy. 0 and 8. Well, now we at least get to be the vampires. We'll see exactly how well these guys do. Let's go instead of puncture, wind flap. Of course, they go to 2 classes that'll get them inevitably killed. So we'll find out how well we do here.
No quarter.
Whoa! Bugged out there a little bit. Let's go back up here. Reset. That's where Telix dies. It's 1 for 1 though. If I can get up above, I can come around. Gotcha. Oh my god. Whoa! There's a guy over there. That's how he can see me. Saturn over there. What level is Saturn? Oh, level 16. Okay. Man, I wish... Can I change the motion blur? I just want to remove motion blur. I have no... Where's the motion blur? Let's just turn that off. There we go. See how well that helps. Oh, it seems to be helping tremendously. Alright, it's 4 to 1. Gotcha, mother Pikachu. Gotcha! You're dead. Even blind. I can get you, even blind. Got you too. This is my favorite class, if you can't tell. I love picking people up. I do damage them. I like it.
I am the will of Raziel.
See if I can come behind. Oh, come on! Where's the rest of my team? 0-2, 0-2. One guy, Slayer, is not even doing any damage. You try, you know, you try.
I will kill all I find in this town.
You do what you can. Oh, I missed him. Inside a building really negates what I can do, and that's why they went in a building. See, this is what humans should do. It bottlenecks us, unfortunately. When it bottlenecks us, we can't get in there. And this is why we have to run. Oh, what? 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 Come on. Really? It was right there. It didn't even... Alright, so now we're going to move to something a little bit more effective.
We will teach them their place.
Reaver, Slayer is still here. Come on, got the menu on my screen again. How the? This menu keeps coming up. Now I've all tapped. So hold on. Throwing holy water seems to be like something that should be done. There we go. So I think, did Slayer leave? Yeah. Duckdon's attempting to join. Missed that. Come on, Marine Pikachu!
From warrior to prey.
There we go. Oh man. It's alright, I can just break out of it. But I cannot survive 42 HP. Come on! Oh my god. Getting blinded every time I drop down is fun. That's a I don't want to touch that. We're all dead. Wow. Nah, that's not even gonna happen. 3v4. This is not looking in our favor. Yeah, people can join in mid-game. It's a little bugged out where it shows everybody on the left that joins or leaves sometimes. So it shows that we have like way more players than we actually do. Unfortunately, there's not really much we can do at this point. Yeah. See, they just run through the house, and we really can't keep them out of the house, unfortunately. And I can't land pounces right now. Not gonna happen. We all just died trying to go through the house. There is the ability to, I can throw this in there. But unfortunately,
They must die.
and maybe I can push him out with using some poison. Kill him! Yes! Finally got him out of the house. Kill this guy too. Alright, we're making a little bit of headway now. They're trying to go back inside the house. Am I killing him? I can't tell. Is he dead already? What? Very hard to do anything. Going inside the building is quite a effective tactic. Oh, come on! I got me. You found me. Very, very difficult. First I'm attaining 9,000 damage. Closest is 7. And I've got a ping of... I got a ping of 192, so... Nope, not gonna happen. Well, let's try for an NA match. That was a little bit disappointing, to be quite honest. Our level 27 was 1, 8, and 3. I was 6, 6, and 2 with 9,000 damage. They had 16,000 damage from Saturn and Marine Pikachu. Man, just carrying the game, those two. That's a little bit of an issue with the balancing sometimes. And again, I think that's just because the player base is so small. I've yet to play Dead Island Epidemic. I'm curious to know how the game actually works out. Let's go ahead and try to find ourselves. I'll look to see if there's anything in Siege going on right now. In terms of it being loosely related to the Legacy of Kain, I can understand that people are upset. Oh my god, there's 3 people in this lobby. I wonder how long it'll actually take for more people to join. I can understand people being upset that it's not what they want in terms of it's not Legacy of Kain, it's not a sequel. It's not the third promised game in the Legacy of Kain portion of the series. But in its own right, it's actually a really fun game. And the game mechanics themselves are very entertaining. Even if you know, remove the fact that it's Legacy of Kain related, the game stands on its own. And I think that should not get confused or in some way played down because of the fact that the game is related to Legacy of Kain and is not in the same genre as Legacy of Kain is. So that being said, the two separate, you know, it's definitely a good game, I'd say. At this stage, there's the makings of a good game. This is not going to happen. There's the makings of the good game, and I certainly can see it heading towards that way as long as they play the cash shop the right way. There's some inklings of shenanigans going on with the cash shop, which I'm not really fond of in terms of like these durations on items and how you actually earn items. Hey, look, an NA server. And this guy was in the game last time, so it's trying to pit us together at least, or hopefully. Let's see how this works. Let's go to the armory here and look at what items we can buy. Currently, I've got the flamethrower. I'm not really too happy with that. It lasts for 4 seconds, but inevitably, I think it just opens you up more and doesn't really... The damage that you need to do from it isn't happening. I've actually have a perfect score. 40 kills, 40 deaths as vampires, 30 kills, 51 deaths as humans, 517 weapon hits. Accuracy 57% versus 25%. 24 melee. I like all these. I like all these like cool little sort of breakdowns of each of the individual classes. Which class do I do the best with? I played the scout the most, 49 kills, got the most on that. So he's my highest scoring in terms of vampires. We've got even kill the death ratio on Reaver, on Tyrant, a lot less kills and deaths. And on Sentinel, it's pretty even almost. It's almost as many kills as deaths. And I've played that one the most out of anything just because it's the most interesting class to me. 34 melee kills, 4 puncture kills. Dive bomb is when you shoot down. I actually have that ability. But let's go here to the store and buy some skins. These skins will make you look a little bit more like the like you may recognize the characters from the Legacy of Kain series. Let's see. These perks are things that change out daily if you haven't purchased them. Otherwise, you can change them out yourself if you have purchased them, and they give you like flat bonuses. Like reduce the duration of stuns. That would probably be one of the best things you can get in terms of tenacity. Reload speed's also great. There's a lot of good sort of skills here. Increased wall climbing speed. All these are pretty great. There's even grenades. Kind of want to go with a poison cloud. We can do a 7-day trial of that. That's what I did. There's also healing mist, so if you want to be a little bit more supportive, you can do that. Ability, I've never seen anybody use that. Reveals enemy locations to disorients nearby foes, reducing their accuracy. Never seen anybody actually use that ever. Alright, how are we looking on team? Only need one more. Everybody saying hi. The tyrants are definitely, they definitely don't stand on their own. Like, I've never seen a tyrant just go, like, super hardcore on someone and just destroy a lot of people. I've seen reavers go hardcore, kill 2 or 3 people, and I've even seen sentinels do some pretty crazy stuff on their own. But when it comes to the big brutes, you know, they usually can do okay if they sort of get someone off on their own who's been, you know, pulled off. But them themselves, they really just, I think it's mainly I don't like his like ability to shrug off the damage, you know, it's kind of okay, but it's the going from the pounce to the slam. The pounce to the slam, which is his main Q ability, is not very quick, and so you pounce down on top of people, they kind of get shook, and then you yourself take a minute to actually hit them. So they don't do as much damage as the other classes, they're not as fast or as agile, so I think those things definitely play a factor. I think maybe if they either increase their HP or increase the mitigation that they had, something to sort of make up the fact that they're really big targets. They definitely play a role if you have the other classes to support it. I just don't think they stand on their own like the other classes do in some case. I've done 22,000 damage as the Sentinel. I've done 107,000 damage as 177 damage as the Sentinel, 22,000 damage as the Tyrant, and then 59,000 damage as the Reaver. And if you look, you know, the melee hits, I've done 11 7 melee attacks. I've hit 53 of them, and the accuracy is obviously lower. Only slightly above even what I do as a Sentinel. The Sentinel is a ranged or air class, so typically speaking, I'm not going to be hitting people as often. Let's do this. Finally got a North American match going. We'll see how well we do here on Province. Starting out as the Vamps. I'll go with my tried and true Sentinel. Love picking people up. I like using puncture where basically you pick them up and you actually abduct them rather. You do damage. You do less damage on the drop. but I find the guarantee damage just much more useful. You know, you can usually kill them while you're having them in the air, and you can just move on to new targets much quicker. So they're over there. I see some guys shooting my direction. Try to scout them out. There we are. Now this is one thing I have a real problem with. It's like almost impossible. There we go. Damn it, couldn't get out of that corner. 3 for 1 there. Alright, so if they're going to be hiding out, we'll go for the tyrant this time. 2 tyrants.
To the fight.
Can't really get in there as a Reaver, which kind of negates the class a lot. I would like the fact for it to be easier to at least like dive down rather. Can't climb up that. Right down on top. Boom. I like that. I like doing that. That's alright. Hey, Luna. See? Too slow. I can't actually, like, you hit and then you'll have to, like, step forward and then hit again. You can't actually, most of the other classes, when you swing, you continuously swing forwards. In this case, that's, you kind of, like, stay a little bit in the same place. At least when I'm swinging towards them, I always find that I miss more. So this is what you want. You want to separate them. I'm going to do that just to take less damage there. But again, they came out pretty much ahead right there. I shouldn't have done that. It just kind of like lifted me up in that corner. Ah! Way too slow. I mean, I kind of just like lumber around everywhere. Can't really do anything of note. They're just way too big of targets.
Continues.
So people say like vampires are overpowered, but yeah, humans can just, if they play well, they can just back themselves into a corner. And as vampires, it can be really, really hard to break that. Alright, now we're making a little bit of headway. So basically we gotta keep him out of the spot. Invisibility mode. Ah! Guy got from another corner. Using those stormbolt arrows. So we're catching up now, but it's not really usually good when the humans have such a lead like that, because it usually means that they're going to do really well also as vampires. They're back inside. There we go. Oh, I thought I killed that guy. It's kind of hard to see when your frame rate dips while you're shooting.
The hunt continues.
Man, I can't believe we actually didn't capitalize. I thought we like were destroying them there, but apparently they were killing all of us. I can get up on this building here and drop down through a pretty massive. Man, that was not where I wanted it to land. What? Come on! Come on, survive. They're really close to victory.
Keep
Dang
up
it.
the hunt. Find your prey.
Six behind. I really need a feed. Oh god. Oh no! He got both of them? Ah, I was coming in at the last second. Yeah, Evolve was the other sort of asymmetrical 1v4 or 1v5, where one team is against one individual player. Got my siege bow, my bola. I think the duration is different. This seems like straight up better.
Let's do this.
Hunters and Reavers are just like the main class that everybody plays. It's like the primary, the easiest class. It's much like it's the closest to something that's like what people expect. Get out of there. Come on! That's the thing. It's like you turn around and you're like, I can't turn around fast enough. And now they've killed everybody. This is why I know this game is going to go terrible, honestly. All Reavers, wow. In that case, why does it auto-deploy 14 seconds now? I can't actually use my play button for some reason. It just automatically deploys me. A bug, no doubt.
I'm here, you.
And I didn't even pick that class. Come on. Ah, bugs, beta bugs. This is how everybody gets destroyed. Got one of them. I got our first kill, guys. See? I can't even choose a loadout. I can't. This guy's trying to like teabag me. I can't. It doesn't even let me. I can't be. What? It literally won't let me play a different class. Other than Hunter?
Free this town from
Now it will? What? Well, that's gonna be annoying. Got that guy too. Hey, I've gotten all 3 of our kills.
You're dead.
Making some headway. I'm gonna need to heal up soon. Well, that was not bad. I had suddenly gotten the lead by getting 5 kills. The Alchemist is pretty good for taking out, I keep going... God, the class system's so broken in this match. I default back to this like every time. What looks like a live person ends up being a dead person. Just gotta keep moving. Gotta regroup. Don't go off alone. That's why. There we go. No! Let me go. Come on, alright. Got a kill assist on that. I'll take it. We're slowly crawling our way forwards. I'm leading 8-4-4. Let's choose the Alchemist this time. And not have a 30-second wait period, please? Hey, what's going on, Psionics Eric? Sorry, I didn't even notice you were in the game. I have an expired perk. Okay. Oh, I should read chat more. Oh my gosh, that... Sorry about that, Erica. Maybe I'm the... I should pay it, like... Oh god. Maybe you should factor that in as, like, people like me. You're gonna have to factor in the game for people like me. I chose a perk that I don't even... There we go. I chose a perk that I didn't even opt for. At least I thought I didn't think I did.
Now burn them all.
It would be nice for an error box or just some kind of notification like, good, expired perk. And tell me, Eric, while you're in here, are perks, are the items that, oh, come on, I'm trying to ask a question. Are items that you find in game, like after matches, are those going to be permanent items or are they always going to be temporary? Because I did notice they had special stats on them, which it didn't seem like the items that you bought in the store actually had special stats on them. So are those like one-off items that you're going to get for a short amount of time that have different things, or are items that you buy in the store also going to have different, Ah! It's too many guys! Everybody dies but me!
Free this town from vampires.
Are those items going to be only one-off that you find, or are you going to be able to purchase items one-off? 40 to 60. That was not pretty at all, unfortunately. I ended up with 9 kills, 6 deaths, 5 assists at 11,000 damage. The closest person to me had 9,000 damage with 5 kills, 9 deaths, 5 assists. We had someone who was 1 in 7, so that definitely did not help. Totech there. Ah, so it'll act like a normal weapon. So, will I get that weapon permanently then? Now that I found it, I won't have to go, like, buy that in the store? Getting killed by a tyrant is somewhat humiliating. Man, my hands are like so sweaty after that game. Holy crap. Oh, I thought he was saying like I did something in game that he thought it was pretty interesting. Alright, so this time here, this will probably be the last round for a little bit. But this time, we're going to go hard mode with Sentinel. Sentinel all the way. I'll try to do some dives. Eric, now that you're in here, let's talk a little bit about Sentinel diving inside bases, Eric. Let's make this a little bit easier. I mean, because I kind of feel, Eric, that when we dive, you know, when players go inside the buildings, it kind of just negates altogether one class. And I mean, I'm all for like making it harder for us to dive in there, which it is harder, but it kind of seems like I either A, get in there and get stuck, or B, I just hit the door and then I never make myself in there. Oh god, they're over that way. Okay, see them. And they're already killing one bird. Got it. That's an awesome way to. All right, so we're gonna try to. I saw a guy running. Oh no! There we go. Get out of here. Oh god, get him! Don't worry, just healing really quickly. Maybe not. Gotta survive. There we go, got him. I really wanted to drink my blood, but I didn't get a chance. Come on! Oh, I thought I grabbed someone. Apparently I just sailed over their heads. What's their request? One stupid rabbit.
quarter. Leave none alive.
There we go. I just like picking at them, you know, separating them is what I mainly try to do as a sentinel. Because that's a human strength, is their ability to stay together. There we go! Yes! Good kill there, good kill. I wish I could see their health so I knew which one to pick out. You only get to see their health after they start getting assaulted by someone. I want to read what you wrote, Eric, but oh my god, they all came out. Hey, I'm just going to take you over here. Just keep harassing them. I just like harassing them more. I don't even like jumping down there and like dealing with them. I just like picking them up constantly. There we go. Because when you pick them up and you move them, then it's 3v4. And they can't do crap about that, you know? Let's go ahead and pick back up here. Ah! Oh, I missed him. I have to say it's a little bit hard. Oh no! I hit the wall. Gotcha.
Another for the Rathialim.
There we go. Feed! Oh, God. There we go. I got him. See, like right there, I wish I could sort of lift up harder, but I cannot. Oh, you're gonna... Some Sentinel changes down the pipeline. Very good, because I gotta say, Sentinel is one of my favorite classes. As you can notice. I have to say, guys, it's actually really, really hard to play live streaming while Sentinel. But I'm making it work because I love this class. This is honestly my favorite class. Man, Totek is just destroying right now. I'm stuck on a tree, it looks like. Oh my god, why did I even consider going up that way? There we go. Got the kill on that one. I'm alive! No! Damn it! I thought I was gonna make it out of that one. Alright, let's get back up here. I think I did that way too early.
Another fetid corpse.
Feed.
Grow weak as we grow strong.
Oh, damn it. I was going to swoop in for the kill. That's why I like puncture, because it would just outright kill them when I picked them up. The Sentinel, I got the Sentinel from just playing in the alpha. All the classes were unlocked to me. I honestly wouldn't know it. Are the classes unlocked gradually if you're a new player, or how are those going to be unlocked, Eric? God, people shooting all kinds of stuff at me. Damn it! Always hitting my head on that. 2 kills away, though. Where are you going? I'm just gonna take you really far away, man. Where'd he go? It can be hard to lose track of a target. I think he camouflaged. The scout has a camouflage ability. Got you again. I found you. Boom! Got the last kill. No, there's a set amount of time before it drops them automatically. So you have like 2 or 3 seconds that you'll pull them and then it'll drop them. However, if you take enough damage, it'll automatically drop them. You'll drop them early, basically. You also, I think, if you drag them on the ground a little bit too low, you'll drop them as well.
Fight for mankind.
There he is. I wanted to land that shot, even if it meant taking more damage. Oh man, I thought I was a what? I'm slow. I knew it was dead there. I thought it was the normal guys. What are they called? The hunters. Even match so far?
Fight to them.
Man, my frame rate seems to be dipping the longer the gameplay goes on. Gotcha. Oh, I got him. Gotcha. Picked you off. Oh my god, he's coming down. Typically speaking, you want to be as high as possible in the air. Ah! You want to be as high as possible so that you can use your scout skills and hit people from really far away. It's kind of like a sniper class, essentially.
The Watchers.
I might actually get a win for once, you know? Come on. There we go. I need to heal. There we go. Use my ability there. Throw knives. Those knives are filled with some kind of light fluid. There we go. Somehow I hit these arrows sometimes, and I don't even know how I hit these. Watch the rooftops. love how like things just like fall into the wall. They like if you miss, it just hits the wall and sticks there. It's like very. Where'd you go? There we go. See, and this is what I was talking about my first look, how suddenly it's the hunters becoming the hunted. It's not just about one side hunting the other more. It's not about vampires hunting the humans or the humans hunting vampires. It's whoever's doing better becomes the hunter. Oh, that guy totally missed. I just walked past them. They're gonna get some nice kills on us here. We're completely disrupted. Let's go with my hunter this time. Wow, he walked into that fire. That's good for us. It's a close game. Reminds me of the Hulk. He's like, watch out, he's running. Track him. Oh my god, I got so lucky. Let's go. No health regen for me. Got a sentinel in the air now. Typically, if you're fighting sentinels, you just want to hug a wall. It's really hard for them to get kills. Hey, buddy. Man, this thing is like really hard to get. Watch out. Earlier there was a group of you hug that wall, can't do anything. Come on, if I see him. There we go. Ah, I went through him. I was wondering if the poison bullet would catch them, because abilities, AOE abilities, actually will still do damage, but these sort of direct attacks won't. Yeah, now they're just sort of panicking. Honestly, they're kind of going in 1v1. Makes it really, really easy to sort of just attack them as they pile in. Really need to heal. There we go. There's a health shrine over here. We need one more kill. And you see, we both missed them. In the time it took both of us to. Oh, he got me! I wasn't gonna give it the last kill. Alright. Time to. Oh! Looks like we got the last one at the very last. Oh, that was a crushing defeat on their part. I ended up third from last with 9,780. Second in damage though, 11 assists. I'll take that. 971 points, not too great. But hey, we won. I'm going to be appreciative of that and say yes, good job for everybody. And that is going to go ahead and conclude this episode of the Bomblive. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed talking to everybody here in the chat. Of course, thanks again, Eric from Psionics, for joining and answering some questions for us. And I'll stick around a little bit to answer some further questions and talk with the community. But for you guys on YouTube, enjoy the video. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Spunkify out. Later, guys.